It's a beautiful fall morning here in Thousand Oaks, California, and as you can see, I am outside of Champion Transmissions here in Thousand Oaks. Champion Transmissions is a business that rebuilds and services automatic transmissions, clutches, drivetrains, etc. And it's owned by Jeff and Terry Walson. My name is Tom Hall, and I have the great privilege of being the webmaster for this business. And I was driving by and I thought, why not surprise Jeff and Terry? I've never actually met them before, but I thought I'd drop by unannounced and just kind of say hi and give you the opportunity, you being somebody out there in the Thousand Oaks area that's interested or in need of having your vehicle serviced. And let's go on inside and see if Jeff is here. I would imagine that he would be. It's middle of the morning, so I can't imagine that he'd be out for lunch or anything like that. And well, look at this. Not only do I get Jeff here, I get presumably that must be Terry, his wife.
Yes, it is.
Hey folks, Tom Hall, your webmaster.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing? I haven't, you know, I was passing through the area and I thought I'd surprise you and just kind of drop in and do a little video.
Okay.
Because being your webmaster, you know, I found that a lot of times when people do a search online for somebody that, you know, they need to find to fix their transmission, they're just kind of looking at a static website.
Sure.
And they can't really, you know, determine whether or not this is the best place to go.
Right.
And you and I both know that Champion Transmission is the best place in Thousand Oaks to go for a transmission. Is that not correct?
So.
How long have you? Let's just take a quick moment and familiarize people that may be watching this video. Champion Transmissions. You're here in Thousand Oaks. How long have you been in the transmission business?
I've been in the transmission business for over 35 years myself.
Over 35 years.
And Champion, we've been probably in Thousand Oaks in the Conejo Valley in the same location for 20 years. This is our 20th year.
Wow, that's great. And then how many employees do you have here?
4.
You have 4 employees, yes. And you do both foreign and domestic vehicles.
We do.
Okay, and then so you are your job title here. You're the owner, but just over your left shoulder, that's the boss, right?
Yeah, we got the boss. I do all the customer service. If you come to Champion Transmission, you'll be talking and dealing with me. I personally check every car. I do all the scan work, all the computer diagnosis personally on every vehicle. Every road test is done by me too to make sure our quality is absolutely perfect before the vehicle leaves.
Interesting. You know, I noticed something on the door coming in. A big yellow and black sign that said ATRA.
Yes, we've probably been a member of ATRA here, of course, for 20 years. We've only been here 20 years. I had a previous shop in the Valley before then, and I was a member then too. So my total membership with ATRA has probably been 30 years combined.
Now, let me ask you. Now, I'm familiar with ATRA, and I would assume that, you know, there's a fair amount of people out there. But for somebody that's not familiar with ATRA, what does that mean to the average consumer? You know, somebody that's in need of a transmission, what does it mean that you're an ATRA member? What benefit is there to them?
The one benefit is there's a lot of seminars and technical advice that they give us through their organization. It means the Automatic Transmission Rebuilder Association. There is shops in almost every town in the complete United States that can take care of a problem that we're affiliated with if you decide to have the nationwide warranty through us. And we all work together. If they would break down anywhere, they call here. I locate the nearest shop to their location. The car would be taken care and taken care of.
And it gives people, so basically it gives people the peace of mind that if they need their transmission serviced, that they're gonna be protected by that golden rule warranty.
Absolutely, nationwide, and the amount of shops is bigger than any franchise, which I won't name. Some of my competitors, but it's much larger than any franchise could ever dream of being. ATRA is absolutely huge. They're everywhere.
You know, Jeff, one of the things that I found really interesting over the years in dealing with owners of transmission shops such as yours, how important trust is. Trust and reputation.
Absolutely.
Because a transmission is a very complicated piece of equipment in a vehicle, right?
It is the most complicated piece in the vehicle, period, by far.
How many pieces in a transmission, your average?
Roughly today, and excluding electronics, which is a whole other thing, they're all electronically operated now. There's about 1,000 pieces in an automatic transmission,
Wow.
far surpassing an engine.
So when somebody takes their car to, say, a mechanic who doesn't specialize in transmissions, and they send them down the street to a transmission shop, that person is susceptible to a dishonest shop, you know, basically telling them that, you know, their transmission needs to be replaced when in fact it doesn't. Is that correct?
That's correct, sure. That's why I always do the diagnosis personally myself to make sure absolutely without any question at all that any major repair is absolutely got to be a major repair. And once we do the major repair, I actually have the rebuilders area close to the office here. We'll invite our customers down to see their transmission apart if they like, and we always keep the old parts so we can show them and I try and explain what happened.
Oh, wonderful. Now, as far as the transmission, the amount of people that come in here that need service with a transmission problem, would you say more times than not they need a new transmission or not?
First of all, Tom, I just want to clarify, we do everything in-house.
Okay.
That is a rarity, actually. We do not buy exchanges. We would on customer request, but we custom build our transmissions for exactly applications. People that are towing, just all kinds of different applications, diesel, gas. So that is unto itself, doing it in-house here is a big plus.
Quality control.
And so there's not any really new quote-unquote transmissions. Exactly.
Okay.
The quality control is unsurpassed. We never compromise quality.
Right.
Around the office, you see all these letters. A lot of them are thank you letters, but there's quite a few there that had been to shops previously that were told that they needed a major repair, and in fact did not. And they wrote me and told me about it. So most of our cars are actually something with sensors or electrical, because everything's controlled by that. And you just have to know where to look to find it. But no, most of our repairs are not major repairs, no.
Interesting. So listen, you alluded to the rebuilders area that's right outside your office here. Do you want to take a minute and give me a tour of the shop?
Sure.
If your lovely wife doesn't mind.
No, she...
What now? Other than telling you what to do around here, what do you do, Terry? What do you do with it to keep Champion Transmission the best transmission shop in Thousand Oaks?
I do everything that he doesn't.
You do everything that he doesn't.
I take care of all the bills and the insurance and the health care and.
Oh, good.
And she hired you, Tom.
And she hired me.
She takes care of all the computer things, yes.
Okay. Well, let's go out and take a quick tour of your shop here. This is this would be the rebuilder area,
That's
correct?
Yes.
And this is what are we looking at right here?
Right here, this is an 05 Xterra transmission that Jim is just getting into right here.
Okay.
This is a 904 transmission right there that came out of that Dodge van right there that we're getting ready to clean.
Okay.
Okay.
And
those are the cases.
Those are the cases, and here are some of the
body from the
parts.
Yeah.
Okay. And then over here we have, this must be Jim. Right?
This is Jim Rose.
Yes, this is Jim. Hi.
This is Jim. Hey, Jim. We're taking a tour of Champion Transmissions here, and you're, as I understand it, you're the man, you're the go-to man here at Champion when they need a transmission rebuilt. Is that correct?
That's what I hear, yeah.
So what are you doing right here? What is this?
This is a valve body out of an RE4 R05.
Okay. And what are you doing specifically to this valve body?
Well, it had a water failure. It had a radiator failure. So it was full of water. So I'm cleaning all the water out, making sure all the valves are free.
Okay. How long does it take to rebuild a transmission, start to finish?
Varies anywhere from 4 to 12 hours.
Wow. Quite a task. And how long have you been doing this?
Since I was 19.
Since you were 19 years old.
That way you don't know how many years. But you
No. And are you from this area?
Been in California my whole life.
And how long you been working here at Champion?
15 years.
15 years. Oh, that's really saying something.
Yeah.
Jeff's a nice guy to work for, I would assume then, huh?
Yeah, I get a regular paycheck every week.
Well, that's great. All right, well, listen, thanks for taking a moment to talk with us. I'll let you get back to this transmission rebuild that you're doing here. And then who do we have over here?
This is Jose.
Hello, Jose. How you
does
doing?
everything in the shop. He is the rear end specialist, our differential specialist also, but also replaces transmissions and takes them out and puts them in.
Now, what are we doing here? What is this? What am I looking at?
It's a 460 transmission. Yes.
Now, let me ask you something. Those parts look awfully shiny. Is this a new transmission? Is this brand new?
No, it's not. We just took it apart and washed it and put it back together.
You took it apart and you washed it.
Yep.
Where did you wash it?
With a special machine over there.
Can you show me?
Yeah.
Go ahead and show me the machine if you would. Jose, how long have you worked at Champion Transmission?
For 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So combined we have, what, 20, that's 27 years the two of you, Jim and you, have worked here at Champion.
Yeah.
Must be a nice place to work. You take a lot of pride in your work?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of pride, huh?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Machine that.
So this is the washing machine.
Yep.
And then where do you put the detergent?
Right there.
So you actually do put detergent in there, huh?
First,
just
yeah,
kind of like washing the dishes.
Yep.
Now, Jose,
Exactly that's the same.
Jose, do you wash the dishes at home?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So this is Champion Transmission's garage, folks, and with that, I'm going to let these gentlemen get back with their job at task, and I'm going to get on with my job at task, which is to go visit some other clients. Mr. Walson, I'm very, very glad I had the opportunity to come by and meet you.
Great to meet you, Tom.
And I hope that this video is a really nice addition to your website, and it gives people the peace of mind that if they're in this area, either living here or passing through, and they need transmission service, you are the only place to go in Thousand Oaks.
I surely hope so.
All right, have a great day.
You too. Thank you.